Today, we're printing Banshees. Welcome everyone to Heroes and Whiskey. We are printing our way through the D&D 5e Monster Manual. Today we are printing Banshees. If you're new to the channel and you want to check out what we're actually doing here, a link to the intro video is in the description. But today we've made it all the way through the A's in the Monster Manual, and we are on to the B's, and the first B is Banshee. So let's head on over to My Mini Factory and see what Banshees await. There are a ton of really cool Banshees here on My Mini Factory. Clearly, some creators are having some nightmares. There are just a ton of possibilities, lots of different styles and kind of levels of terror, I guess. All right, so let's take a closer look at some of these and see if we can't find one we like. There's this one from Mia K. Oh, this is great. Oh, it's got a little cross necklace. I really like that one. Who's next? This one is really amazing too, from Flesh of Gods. The one thing, man, I like the way that it's kind of combines the beauty of the Banshee with the death. The one thing that I will say about this model, and this is kind of true for any of them, is I do appreciate when creators put some thought into the base and integrating the base with the figure somehow. The one thing I'm not always too keen on is when they make it essentially site-specific. So in this case, I mean, it's clear that it was intended that the Banshee is in a cemetery, but if you're anywhere else and your Banshee comes along, it just feels out of place to have a base that's dependent on there being one specific context. So, but all that being said, this model is fantastic, only $5. This one, nice. This one from White Werewolf Tavern. Also great. Got a noose around her neck. Man, there's all sorts of things going on here. This is a really nice one as well. Here's one from Labradorite Wolf. Not as much detail, but yeah, look at that. Look at that. So many of these remind me of that last scene from Raiders of the Lost Ark where the well, whatever it is, comes out of the ark and turns into the face of death. There's these from Monolith Arts. These very much have like a ring vibe to them. Oh, and I love this kind of swooping one. If you were going to have a situation where you had a lot of Banshees, this would be great. Only $7 for 5 different poses. That's a really great deal. And here's this one. It's not just Banshee, but it's Banshee Death from Zabavka Workshop. And this is also one that comes in a pack of 3 for, I think, $7 or $8. And so this is a really cool one, too. And I mean, any of these is a fantastic choice. They're all just really great. All would serve the purpose well. I think I like this one from Zabavka Workshop the best. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Just a combination of kind of the beauty and terror. And so, yeah. So let's get this downloaded and printed and see how she comes out. I also want to put in a plug for Patreon and Instagram. That's where you can get a little bit more detail on the process and get involved in the conversation. So check us out there if you get a chance. All right, we've got our Banshee all printed out. Looks to be the right size. No issues with the printing or the supports or any of that. I do like she's got this square little base. It's not as tall as kind of a traditional base, but I like that it's all built in, all one piece. Just pull her off the supports and we're ready to go. Let's drop her on the turntable and so we can take a closer look. Yeah, this is just a great looking model. Lots of detail in the torn clothes, in the face. You know, I always say if you can see the teeth, that's a great job right there. Just gets a sense of fierceness about it. I really like it. There's not really a whole lot to say. Let's see how she looks up against Johnny Trinity. So yeah, she's a little bit short, but again, I think the intent is that you put her base on a regular base, at which point she would be basically the same height as Johnny Trinity. And in terms of resources, we printed her alongside of a few other models. So the only thing that's really changed here is the cost. We've added $5 and we're up to $60 total, and we're still just a few hours over one full day. All right, great model, printed great, looks great, really simple. One of many, many really awesome and terrifying Banshee options on my Mini Factory. Let me know if there's one that you prefer. And meanwhile, we'll head off to the next monster, which is the Basilisk.